Hello, everybody. If we're in.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ireland Esports Collegiate Spring 2026 season. I am Schmergen subbing in here, and I am joined by Horatius on to our fourth week now of Ireland Esports Collegiate. Now, Horatius, I'm only popping in again like I did in last semester, so if you could really get us up to speed here as we get into our match between DCU and UU, which UU is going to be an interesting one. I'm excited to see them again. But Horatius, can you tell us a bit about this match?
I mean, it's a fairly standard match. UU are currently undefeated technically. They've only actually played one match, and it was against Maynooth, who we saw last week play TCD. And Maynooth did struggle quite a bit against TCD. They kind of got stomped a little bit, but that was just because TCD was kind of on their A game. And it's kind of the same for DCU. They have only played one game and they lost it, and it was against Trinity. So both of these teams have played against teams that we've seen prior. So we don't really know what to expect from them since we haven't seen anyone except for DCU in the first week. But I would probably expect that DCU is going to be playing better just because they did play against TCD and it was a closer match than uh, it it could have been. So like they actually pushed them all the way to a third map. So I would expect DCU to perform better and just push this match more in their favor. But once again, I don't know much about UU in general. I haven't seen many of their matches, so I don't know what to expect from them.
Yeah, DCU did have a very good performance in the last season as well, so I would expect them to go decently far. As they
Yeah,
typically do in all semesters, really, they typically are that team that you're looking at to at least make it out of playoffs. And if they get a nice enough bracket for them, they can make a pretty deep run. And as for
yeah.
UU, I do want to see what they look like a couple semesters after their grand finals appearance, because I think that was actually the first season that I did was the one that UU made it to grands. And since then, they haven't had quite that same level. So if there's any time for them to prove that they can get back to that level, it would be right now. And so I'm really excited to see what UU can get done today.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Obviously, the memes around DCU and their choking are quite prevalent, especially with Drill. So, as someone who has faced Drill and beat him in
I've
the
heard,
finals,
I've heard. Yeah.
I'd hope that he has a good showing the one game that I'm casting over him because I did feel bad kind of stomping his team in the finals of the Open Division. So I'm only hoping the best from him. But I don't know. I heard that he pied on the first week that they played. So,
No, no, I'm not taking the slander. That's my ex-teammate right there
oh
for
my
one
bad, my
team
bad.
tournament, okay?
I'm only stating facts here. Okay, it's not my
Oh,
fault that he pied in that game.
okay, okay. We should be getting into matches relatively soon, once
Yeah,
everybody has joined the lobby. And
once
maybe
they're
we
ready
figure
to
out
go on challenge
what
mode.
map we're going to be playing on.
I mean, how different is this UU roster from what you saw in that grand finals? By the way,
Oh,
is
it's
there
a
any
fair
familiar
bit
names?
different. I mean, I think like a lot of the people that are doing great things over there were also playing CS. It was Blue Fate, I think was their name.
Hmm,
Okay, you're really testing me now.
I'm trying to get the memory.
It was like Blue Fate, I think, and then there was somebody's tag had Penguin in it, I think. And I know that like I think two of them were also playing CS, and they also made grands in CS.
Okay, fair
But
enough. Are there?
since then, those have been, I think they probably graduated or something, and now we're into a new UU look. But I am kind of looking forward to seeing DCU's Yoshi Aim here, because he is in the lobby. Because last time I saw him, he was on the waylay, and I think it was when I was subbing in again, and he was on the waylay and looked a little uncomfortable. And all throughout the time, we were talking about how difficult waylay of an agent is to play. And now, given it all this time, and especially given how the meta has developed, I'm hoping to see a big improvement in his waylay performance if he does play it, which I'd say is likely.
Yeah, especially with the meta. But no, I agree with you on the Yoshi aim though. Like I've seen him play and I've played with him, and he can be very good when he is on his game. So like him being on a comfort pick is probably what you would want if you're DCU, because I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think he is like probably one of their like star players. Oh, it's finally started on the map vetoes.
We can
Yes,
figure
it
out where
is.
we're gonna get started for the series.
Seems that Ulster Unicorn is choosing who's starting. Now, usually what we've been seeing a lot of the time is just the same old maps. Oh, split ban. That's actually quite out of the ordinary. We usually get splits in these 3 maps. So it's usually Bind, Haven, and Split that we get to see a lot of. I don't think we have seen Breeze at all, or Pearl or Abyss. Like those are the like fairly like they just never get seen. They're always permabanned. So it would be nice if we get to see that for a change. But to be honest, like with how much the community hates those 3, yeah, Abyss is already gone. Like I doubt that we'll see any of those 3. Probably going to see a Bind and Haven, if we're being honest. I think those are just staples of collegiate at this point.
I'm not you won't see me complaining if it's Haven, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's fair.
That map is one of the only maps that has truly stood the test of time, I feel like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, it's such a staple. Like you don't really usually get boring games on Haven, in my opinion. Oh, Corrode. That's actually out of the ordinary. We
We're
haven't
going
seen much
Corrode?
Corrode. DCU that picked. Oh no, sorry. It's UU that picked Corrode, and DCU's choosing the side here. That's interesting, actually. I haven't seen much Corrode at all.
I think, if memory serves, I think Will TN plays a lot of Viper, if
Oh,
my
that
memory is
would.
right. So I think they're gonna go for the Viper comp on Corrode if
Mhm.
they're picking Corrode, right?
Yeah, that makes sense, to be honest. It is such a staple then. I wonder what DCU are going to do then. I do think that DCU, when I played them anyway, and like it's fairly like, oh, Bind, there we go, that's the staple there. But I think DCU is also fairly comfortable on the Corrode, because from what I remember last sem, they didn't perform badly on that map. I wonder what this third map is going to be though. Bind is just fairly standard. I feel like that's almost always the pick between Breeze and Haven. Yeah, that's kind of
Breeze is
obvious.
good now. Oh, I need to see some Breeze now in Collegiate. Come on.
No, it would be very fun. It's such an aim duel map as well. Like it's just fun to see people take fights in that map. But yeah, like it's Haven. Like it's obviously gonna get picked over Breeze if we're just gonna be honest. It's so standard at this point. And I still think that there's this big stigma over Breeze in general. So we'll
I'm
see how
still
this
happy with
goes.
Corrode.
Yeah, that's nice. And especially as to start off as well. That's a nice change of pace because like I'm pretty sure we've almost always started on Haven. So that's actually quite a good change of pace. And I'm excited to see what people bring out because I feel like Corrode it can be really good with the set plays. And the Viper lurks, like I want to see how this you brought Will now and you're putting some expectations on him. So I'm hoping that he could show me something impressive on the Viper.
Yeah, I am expecting that. I'm just trying to think of all the players that I kind of know what they're going to play or if they're going to change something up for this map. Like, is DCU going to go double duelist with Neon and have Slush on Neon? Or are they going to put
I,
him on the Chamber? Because I've seen him playing Chamber a good amount in Collegiate over the last couple seasons.
that's a good question. I feel like they're probably gonna put him on the chamber just because they're gonna run double controller. Like I feel like on Corrode, most of the time you're gonna have that Viper and like Omen or Clove if you're in collegiate like. So I would expect them to probably be on that chamber just because they like everyone likes running chamber on Corrode. It's kind of like standard, and since you already have those 2 controllers anyway, you might as well just fill out the roles for the rest. But yeah, also like with what you mentioned with Yoshi, like I am kind of expecting him to maybe go that Waylay, especially with how
Yeah.
strong Waylay has been shown to be recently. So like if there's no Waylay, it would be a bit interesting to see what he would do instead, like what kind of duelist he would run instead. But yeah, fairly standard comps, hopefully. Like, well, not hopefully. I'd like to see something out of the ordinary, but probably going to be very standard comps.
Oh, both teams seem to be already up, and we should be going into map 1, Corrode. DCU versus UU. Our questions finally be answered. Which comps are they going to be running? And we're going to agent select. Okay, I'm expecting a Waylay and a Viper somewhere in here. Is that what we're saying? There's
I mean,
your
Waylay is
Waylay.
just... Oh, there it is. Waylay is just fun to watch in general as well, so it's always nice to have a Waylay. Oh, insta-lock on the Waylay.
We're going Fade. Oh, we're not going
Oh,
Viper.
no Viper. Oh, they locked that in fast. The double duelist comp. That's interesting, actually. No Viper. I feel like Viper is almost always ran on the Corrode here. That's interesting. But like it's fairly standard other than that, to be honest. Like the Omen, the Vise, the Fade, the Waylay. So like other than that, it's a fairly standard comp. But no Viper is going to be interesting
You
to
don't
see
see
how...
Jet too often on Corrode.
Yeah, the Jet is definitely an interesting
It's
one.
usually the Waylay Yoru that you
Yeah,
kind of
or
see.
even Neon.
Yeah, which Slush is hovering.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to run without a Sentinel. That's interesting as well. A bit like out of the ordinary for both comps. That's what they're going to lock in. So we are getting a bit of a treat. No Waylay from the DCU side from the looks of it. Yoru Neon is pretty standard though, so that's kind of understandable. But yeah, both teams are kind of missing something like a key factor of what is usually run on Corrode. So that's going to be interesting to see how the play styles differ, because they are both running dual duelist though.
There's some serious execs going on with this DCU comp, I gotta say, with the Neon and the Yoru. I mean, I'd be really scared of holding B against that comp.
Oh
They
yeah,
don't have to
for
worry about
sure.
that for a while though, because DCU are going to be starting on the defense here.
I mean, yeah. It is going to be interesting actually. And also like how the lurks are going to work for the attack side here, because they don't have that Viper, and the Viper wall is so pivotal in getting like nice lurk timings. So how that Vise, if it is the Vise that's going to lurk, is going to try work the map is going to be interesting to watch. That's for sure.
Okay,
Looks like it's...
B is looking like the site, and they are throwing the typical Viper wall. They know what's up. I have to see now. They're gonna have a round where they're gonna rat in the corner and the Viper wall. I just know it. Oh, it's Tango. Sandro just gonna hold up as best they can, but I think the Molly is a little scuffed.
Yeah, I think they're get the walk in. Stun up. Oh, Yoshi gets the entry already. Trades back and forth from both teams here. They're walking in, but DCU is actually getting the frags out. Oh, the double kill instant as well. Yoshiaim's left alone on site. The Fate is finally rotating through mid here, but Yoshiaim's left really low. They do have the health advantage though on the DCU side. Oh, he misses pivotal shots and has to TP out. Are they gonna force the push through on CT here? That would be nice for isolating the Yoru here. Did they catch him? Oh, they caught him now. The Fate's gonna be worried about that rotate as well. Does he hear them? I think he does. Yeah, the rotate's coming in already.
I don't think so. Drill has the intuition though. He's going towards A now through mid.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst situation. Like, the Waylay is one tap here, and the Vise is 3 tappable with the Ghost. So it's definitely winnable. It's just how he plays it. He has the Eye as well available. Is he gonna throw any util? Oh, the early pick doesn't get any value. So they're cutting up the side here.
For Drill.
Yeah, he's got the dog. He does one swinging. Oh, there's one. One body and he got it. Oh! I mean, the hold was definitely interesting. Leaving your full health Vise by himself holding the angle was definitely something to do in that situation. But honestly, well played from Drill. He predicted that rotate really fast, and he put up with them and almost caught them on the plant.
It should have been a DCU round there until just the little whiff on towards heaven right there, but it was a really good hold there from DCU. They were really fast on the rotate. They bundled up into backside. I mean, you saw there, UU were not able to get any backside control because there were just so many bodies there. They were kind of forced to go into CT.
Yeah, it was a good flood retake. That Yoru TP is so pivotal in holding that B side. He just swings elbow. And it looks like they're just going to go for a little bit of mid control here. Let's see how they actually fight this without any guns here. Walk-through from the Waylay. He's already used his TP. Oh, but they do get the trade back on the Jet. That's actually massive through that smoke spam. It looks like DCU's going to go for oh, they're just controlling the mid space. They left A open though, and it looks like it's being read by UU here. So they're actually going to get a free A side if this Omen doesn't rotate in time. And they also have that mid lurk too. Yeah, this isn't looking the best for DCU, although they do have the weapons advantage. The plant is going to go down probably uncontested unless this Omen walks up here. And they're still kind of stacked towards that B site. This is really well read from UU. This fight on elbow is so crucial. Oh! The collide is massive there. That timing was really bad as well. He turned around. He's just holding the spike now. This isn't the best for UU here. They have to swing together maybe. No, the Guardian too strong. That was a good save from Bag Chaser there. He almost got timinged as well.
It's barely averting disaster. But it was I don't even know if I like the start. I mean, Slush is fine, I guess, to try and take space there, but he gets really greedy, and there's no way to police the gun when you've dropped it bottom mid. So there's definitely a world where that spirals out of control for DCU, but they keep it handled. 2-0, the scoreline, which UU should claw back a bit now.
I mean, UU are getting good reads here. They are pushing to the stack site this time with 3 people on it. But we'll see how they fare here. The Yoru in that corner is going to be a bit of a problem if they don't clear him with Dog. Oh, the spam onto the Omen. That is so unfortunate. Are they going to check this corner? Oh!
Oh my
from
goodness!
The corner. Big play from Yoshi, and he gets out with the TP as well. The clone play completely cut off UU. They didn't expect at all in that corner. But they're actually stabilizing a little bit. They did get the trade-off on Drill here. They are still down, but the Neon is already walking up on Elbow here. They're kind of getting pincered from all different angles. If DCU play this properly, then it's pretty much wraps. Are they taking up the fight? Oh my, Sanglo took the fight early. Oh, okay. DCU barely stabilized there. That was amazing play from Yoshiem. They didn't expect that rat angle at all.
Yeah, pure hero play right there. The trap with the clone.
Yeah, that was good. That was very nice.
Doing all the Yoru mains proud with that one.
I love pulling those in not quick play, in comp. No one ever expects that in comp. It's beautiful. But yeah, it looks like UU are playing this like a lot more methodical. Like even those previous rounds where DCU won, they seemed like a bit of a like individual play, hero play round saves. So UU seems like they know what they're doing better. It's just they're getting out-mechanicked a slight bit.
That was going to be brute force towards B. It was going to be a bloodbath here.
Yeah, this is a triple stack. I wonder how they're going to fight up on this, though. The dog already catches them, and there's the Odin spam. It's not catching anything, though. Both dogs use Waylay ult use as well. The Molly is good, though. Oh, the trade with the Odin. That's massive, and they're completely slowed down. That is so unfortunate. The Yoru TP also coming over, so now it's 4 on B. Weapon advantage and all. They have to re-clear all of mid space to make sure that no one's lurking on them. And the Omen has the A space too. This is not looking very good for UU here. Although, if this Neon gets greedy here and walks up, Yoshiem getting the kill on mid as well. Spike's down there as well. He's caught out, gets dropped. Yeah, this looks like it's a wrapped round for DCU here. They played it well. It was a nice little stack there as well. And good cover. Fat Chud getting Slush though, somehow with a Bucky. Slush seems to be getting a little greedy there. And Yoshiem going for the frags. I guess he wants the stats here.
He already has his ults, to be fair.
Yeah.
Another back-to-back 4Ks. You call him Mini Mata with back-to-back 4Ks.
Yeah. Honestly,
But Yoshiem's looking locked in. I think we gotta get the coal out of this machine that is Yoshiem and stop him from steaming. He's heating up a bit too fast. 4 rounds in and he's 11-2.
Yeah, this is the problem with like playing against a Yoru who feels it. Like, no matter where you go, it's gonna feel like he's on that site. Like, every time the UU has hit a site, he is there. It's just, it's so hard when a Yoru is on his game to evade him and like not give him the kills here. Looks like a bit of a default as well. Owen walking up by himself with Spike. That's interesting. We'll see how that works out for him. Oh, it looks like they're regrouping towards that B. It's maybe a B split in total. Byron finally getting the Yoshiem though. Slush trades though. Byron, that was an interesting spam through the wall with an off there. That's interesting. I guess it works out for him. And it looks like they're regrouping towards B for the hit, but it is the stacked site, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they push through this. And the Viper still has his Molly available. This Heaven needs to be smoked off as well, because Drill's got a good angle with the Odin. Also, breaking the eye is very essential here, because if he gets that spam through, that's going to be so rough. Gets the eye, there it is. Oh, it's just Odin spam, and Nom's just not able to walk through there either. He's just getting held on the cross. That is so rough. And it's just a bit of a cleanup here. Wait, oh, that's 2. Wait, Kyra maybe has a little answer to what's happening to him. Oh, he's just gonna get run down. Oh my god, the showboating got the better of him. But Kyra doesn't know that he's on site here. Omen has a bit of a surprise advantage here. If he gets the timing, then it's still very possible for DCU to somehow save this round, and he backchaser again with the save. That was an interesting round. This Slush on the Neon seems to just kind of like running it down, it seems.
Almost the definition of hubris. You know, I'd say it still was the definition of hubris. He got it down that close to the 1v1.
I mean, I don't know if the
DCU
360 was necessary.
Yeah, DCU are running away with it now. 4 ults online and a shattered economy for UU. Kyrie is full buying. Oh, they're all gonna full buy. Are they? They're going half-half? I don't know what's going on with the economy.
That's a very interesting buy. That doesn't seem like it was calmed. It seems more like, oh, I'm tilted, I'm buying. But we'll see what they can do with this. Like, Kyrie was hitting some nice shots, so the Hero Vandal might actually be nice. Oh, and he just gets spammed through. The good thing was that they could just they could recycle the Vandal. Although, it looks like Yoshiam's actually going to reclaim that A space, unless he's just playing a rat angle again. And it looks like they're going to want to walk out on B. They're just getting slowed down by this Viper wall and the pure spam. It's just, it's so hard to get through that B, even without the Sentinel. And UU just looks a bit lost. They're just kind of walking around in circles. They have no mid space. They have no A space. And look at Yoshiam. He's walked up all the way on mid, and he's going to get the advantage. Oh, no, he whiffs a little bit. But it's fine. They know where everyone is at this point. The Omen still has Spike on B. He does have TP, but like, this is just so difficult. They're going to have to pretty much force the B hit here. And with most people towards mid, the rotates are going to be insanely fast. 2 people already on B. The smoke is down. This is going to be a very hard hit. I mean, Fade ult used. That is massive. He catches everyone. Massive ult from Drill there. They have all the info they could possibly want now, and the Yoru is now on B as well. That's 4 people on B. I guess they're just waiting for those smokes to end, but the Viper wall can just be recycled as well. Finally, Fade Dog used. Yoshiam gets the 1, Slush catches another. That's 2 for Slush on the entry. The smokes are just taking too long to come down, and they don't have the proper util. Oh, the flash is devastating. Yeah, this is rough for UU so far.
Yeah, grasping at straws a bit on that last round. Just can't get any kind of space whatsoever. And okay, they still they're buying, but one person can't buy for the team.
This is shambles. At the start of the game, it seemed like they had a game plan, and now it's just shambles.
Okay, hit A. Just hit A, guys. Nothing can go wrong. Yoshiam's playing here last time, and he's been sitting on his ult for the last like 3 rounds.
Yeah, that is true. We are holding on to ults here. I mean, Yoshiam is here though, and he's in his little cubby angle. Fade ult used on the elbow. Are they gonna? Oh my god, he's just spammed through already, and that stun is massive. He got 3. Oh my god, this is shambles. No, UU are just struggling so hard. It seems like they don't know what they're doing. The entry looked just so slow. It doesn't look like they know what they're doing at all.
They had the right idea with the Waylay diving in, especially after they got that kill onto Yoshiam. But they're just missing the second layer to it is all. They have it, they're diving in, but then the follow-up is just run through the smoke, guys. And I think probably a Fade Eye was thrown out that was like shot instantly. There's too many bodies for DCU. Their rotates have been really good all this half.
Yeah, the entries just seem a bit disconnected as well. Like, before the Waylay is dashing in and even the eye is being used, someone is dry swinging the smoke by themselves. So if they actually swung together and got Yoshiam without him having gotten that first entry frag, it would have been a much better situation. But it's just, they look so disconnected. It looks like they're struggling with the game plan, but also it looks like they're not on the same page, which is not what you want, especially on a double duelist comp where your entry is supposed to be one of your strong suits. So I don't know, they need to rethink their strategy here if they want to somehow get anything out of this attack half, because so far 7 rounds in a row, that has to be demoralizing, especially considering this is their map pick.
Yeah, and this might be because they are deciding to run that Jet instead of a Yoru. I mean, if you have the second in be your Yoru, they can flash, but when you have it as a Jet, you have to go through those smokes just completely dry. The only flash that you have is a Vice flash that's going to get shot instantly.
Yeah, that's another thing actually. That's a good point. They don't have like proper flashes. I haven't seen a proper like Omen flash utilized on the entry, and it looks like it's going to be a bit of a heavy mid push here with the Vise late lurk on B. Maybe a Beast Blitz. Dog used on that A link, trying to get some information, and Slush just gets one. The stun is good as well. Is he gonna get that second? No, back chaser swings out from Link and gets two, and the spike is down. Yoshim up on A as well. This is just shambles. They're getting pincered from every possible angle. Did they know that he slipped through on B here? I think they did. I think they saw him. Oh, don't do it. No. Oh no. That is devastating. That is absolutely devastating.
Salt in the wound at that stage. Okay, if there's any round to turn it around, it has to be this one. Full buy for UU. 8-0, 8-4, still a doable path, I would say. But they still have to get across this chasm of a Yoru that has ult, is 15-4, and seems like he's everywhere and everywhere all at once.
I mean, it's just so rough. Like, his team gets 3 on mid, and this guy is walking up solo A and getting the last person. Like, he just seems like he's in their walls at this point. And another mid default here. Are they going to clear out that back?
Okay.
Oh, that's finally they catch the Neon on that angle, but Yoshim instantly trades with the Jet, and he's out. They can't even refrag him. Omen retakes the space on Link, and it just seems like they haven't gained that much space other than mid here. They have to try flush this Omen out, but it's just Fade by herself, and he's just instantly caught out. The flash used on the waylay here. They know exactly where she is, and Yoshim just swings dry. Spike down. No one nearby. The Omen is walking through A, and yeah, this is just so rough here. Oh, Kyra does catch Yoshim here on mid, though. That was some nice spam off of that little window that he saw there, and it's looking a little doable here. Omen ult used to get some info, but he's not actually getting anything out of that, does he? He doesn't cancel. They've just given up Spike. I guess he wants to retake that A space, but he did give up Spike here. Are they going to take that fight on mid? No. Yeah, they're probably just going to allow them to take a site maybe and play for a retake here. They do manage to recoup that Spike, and they also have Vise ult to stop this Flood retake. Is Omen going to swing on elbow here? He just misses the timing. He's going to hear the plant, though, and it is 2 people towards A, so this is winnable. Thorn's put down, so the Flood can't happen. And I wonder if they're going to invest this Vise ult. They've had it for so long that they might as well at this point. And there it is. It's finally used, but Backchaser already catches Crazy, and yeah, this is rough. Pyre almost makes something out of that. That would have been an extremely well played round if he got something out of that. But Bagchaser swinging before the Vise ult gets down just pretty much condemns that round.
I think the biggest difference there between those two teams is just how they're layering their util. It was very obvious at the start of that round there that UU had a very good plan at the start to take the mid space. But after they got their kill and they said, oh, okay guys, yeah, we got mid, they didn't know what to do anymore. I don't know if they dogged into A link there to try and catch out the Omen, but that's definitely should be the next thing that you do, and then compare that to DCU there, who saved their util for the right times, especially at the end when they had that paranoia that catches both of them when they're trying to plant.
Yeah, that's a good point. The util is a big thing here that's like catching out the DCU team, and it's just another dry mid take. They're not actually controlling any space, and they have that deep smoke, but they're not actually controlling that area. So they're just getting DCU are just getting some easy frags, and there's a little aim duel on B here. Yoshim gets the flash out. Oh, what a nice shot. He just walks on him, and Slush walks down mid and gets 3. Spike finally found, and this just seems like too much of an ask from Crazy here. He has to kill 3 of them with 11 health, and Slush is he's just running around. Like, this is bullying at this point. Like, 4K on that mid take. Yeah, your point is, it just stands so well. Like, the util is not there. It doesn't seem like they're playing together. They don't have a game plan going into it. It just seems rough.
Yeah, it does seem really, really rough. It's happened 2 rounds in a row now, where Slush just walks down mid, hits his stun button, and then gets 2 kills. It's. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day. It's the same thing that just happened again.
No adaptations, it seems, and it looks like we're going to be a bit mid-heavy again. 4 people on mid, but let's see how they use the util this time. They're doing the same smoke. Smoke's not down. He misclicked it. And Slush is already down in the corner on Cubby. Walking down, and the flash is used. Paranoia is used too late on the attacker side, but Slush was getting a little overzealous.
Oh.
Back Chaser, what? The TP! Oh my god, there's no way he gets away with that. And Yoshi with the cleanup as well. This is just, like, there's no other way to describe this other than domination.
I guess someone on DCU missed their dinner or something, because they're trying to wrap this up as fast as possible. 11-0.
They have somewhere to be, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we have not seen any signs of life from UU so far, to be honest. Ever since losing that 1v2 pistol round, it seems like they're demoralized, and they're doing the same thing over and over again. And they're pushing into the stack side. How are DCU reading them so well here? This is really well played from DCU. Look at that set play! And that's one. The paranoia comes through on the attack side, though. The Waylay ult used as well, but they've already gotten 2. DCU is completely up on the situation, and look where Yoshi is. He's already pushed up on their flank. They have all the info they could possibly need. The dog is coming through. They finally find Drill. Is he gonna get spammed out here? Oh my god, the dog gets past him. He's gonna get one from this, and Yoshi gets the other. Oh my goodness, this is just so rough. Anything that UU does, it just seems like they're running into a brick wall.
How the hell does Drill live there?
And then
How
the dog goes
did he
past
get away with that?
This is very rough.
He's got the magic touch, even though he gets dogged out. I think he was at like 2 HP or something like that. And then just sit there still, just tank it.
Yeah,
sure. I mean, they feel like they can get away with anything at this stage. When you're 11-0 up, now 12-0. Go on, go for it.
You just feel untouchable.
Yeah.
You have so much leeway to just mess around and get away with it, so I'm sure that they're just going to do some run-it-down tactics and see how it works. Seems like a little bit of an A split, mainly with the emphasis on the mid here. I wonder if the Jet's going to be able to catch anyone on that cross, because the wall isn't used early. He re-swings Yoshi. He's just so clean on it. Insta-taps his head and body shot as well, and he goes for the re-swing. Ooh, a little bit too much confidence there. He gets fragged by Fire there. Oh, and this is just all over the place. I don't know what's going on at this point. The huge slow, though, from Byron. He gets Bag Chaser to 1 health as well, and the spike is down on main. They need to re-get that bomb. It's just Slush alive. Wait, they've actually stabilized this. Very well played from UU here, but Slush is still alive. Oh, there we go. They finally on the board. That's what we like to see from UU.
Honor has been restored for UU. They've got around on the board. Now all they need to do is just not lose the anti-eco, and then it's acceptable.
Absolutely, honestly. What a mess of a round, though. Yoshi gets that insta-frag and then just goes for more. His confidence is through the roof. I mean, he is 23-6, so that's understandable.
This has been happening throughout like all the game for DCU, I feel like, ever since they were like 5 rounds up. It's just been a lot of confidence with some punishment, but not enough.
Yeah, not to the level that you need, because clearly they're struggling still. They're 12-1. A little bit spam going through on Slush here, but they've taken A link fairly fast here. I wonder if this Omen's going to contest this hard here. Smoke used. This is actually a good isolation on the Omen. I wonder if we can catch him out here. The dog goes. They finally found him. Stun is misses. He's off with the stun, but maybe he can still catch. He gets 2 though. Crazy massive picks there. Are they going to hold that gun and not let it? The pull is good as well. They get 2 with that pull. And Nom's just holding them off here, or Will. I don't know what he goes by. Hits the shot, that's 1. It's just 1 person left. I wonder if Joe can get something away with it, but no. That was a nice little round from DCU there. They just got unlucky with that push out. They did isolate the Omen, but it looks like they're UU stabilizing a little bit. Obviously, they have no leeway whatsoever. If they lose a round, it's over. So they kind of have to fight every round, and I would expect them to buy up at this point.
I'm kind of surprised they're not. I mean, Will is sticking with the Guardian and half armor.
The 3K is
okay,
what's
I
throwing me
guess,
off.
you know, just win forehead, right? And
Yeah,
then our
I
economy
guess.
is great.
I mean, the Spectre worked then, so it's going to work again, surely. And it's a fast A hit coming in. Fade Dog gets all that info on A, and the wall is up on CT as well. This Waylay is isolated on side. I wonder if they're just going to run it down on him. The paranoia comes through on the defense side and attack side. This has slowed down the attack completely, and they've just been stalled. And Crazy gets 2! That's massive. Slush is finally out, though, with the Judge. Gets 1, instantly refragged by Byron, and it looks like this round has been completely halted. They're walking up on elbow from all angles now, and Yoshi, I'm still alive, though, with the Guardian, and no, they're cut off. That was a nice little double kill from the Omen. I actually missed it, so I don't know if that was through the smoke or not. But if that was through the smoke, then that's insane luck. And I guess they were right to not buy up. We stand corrected.
Hmm. And if one team can do 12-0, another team could do 12-0 right back. Wait. No,
Surely.
don't call me a believer yet. Don't call me a believer yet. No, it's gonna hit me harder than the energy lost to Paper X a
Yeah,
couple days ago.
that is fair enough.
That's
A
that's
little bit
how,
of a
that's how it's
default.
gonna hit.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh wow.
let's just. Oh, Will gets the insta kill on
Danger Man down.
Yoshi here.
Not again.
No, this can't keep happening. And they're just insta.
Oh no!
What is happening?
Wait.
The knife has just made you turn their brains off. Everyone's down, but the spike is down on B main though, so that's actually a saving grace here, even though they are down in numbers. Slush gets the tag onto Kyre though, so he's one tap now. It's pretty much up to this Fade to hold this bomb here. Omen is playing it smart though. He's waiting for his teammates to actually do something before he even swings the angle. I wonder if this Fade knows he's there, or he's just taking his time. I don't think he does actually. Is he gonna clear this corner? Oh, this is not looking good. Will's not clearing the corner. Oh,
I was
no.
really hoping they go for the knife.
Oh, but he just runs out knife out, I guess. Okay, still winnable round for Kyre. He has 10 health here. Slush is running it down. The stun is good though. Is he gonna swing on it? And he gets him with the outlaw. I mean, that was, yeah, just domination.
Yeah, yeah. No other way to say it. Just complete dominance from DCU on their opponent's map pick, right?
Yep,
Of
that
Road.
was UU's pick. And
Kind of tough
on
to
top
believe
of that,
but
getting knifed twice as well is probably the most demoralizing part of it all. I think that getting 12-0'd is one thing, but twice on stream is something that they're gonna have to bounce back from, honestly. There was some signs of life though. I mean, some of the UU players actually did seem like they were activating at certain points. Like we did see some signs of life from Kyre there and Byron towards the end. He had some good util with those slows, but you can't understate how well those two duelists on the DCU side were doing. They were just getting those entry frags and then they were just going for more, and it was working for them. So I guess fair enough. Like if it works, it works.
yeah, absolutely. They just kind of found their home ground. Slush said, "I am taking over mid every round, and if you can't get past me, then you're gonna lose." That's exactly what happened on the defense side.
Yeah, the util was kind of lacking from the UU side, to be honest. When I first saw those, the pistol, the eco, and the bonus, they looked like they had a sort of a game plan going into it, and it looked like they were outplaying DCU for the most part, but it just fell apart. Like after they lost those 3 rounds, it seemed like they lost all their confidence and were just getting outswung, out-utiled, everything. They kept pushing into stacked sites. They weren't properly clearing angles. It's just impossible once you've lost your confidence.
Yeah, for sure. You could just see how quickly the snowball does roll. And now map 2 is Haven, if I heard you correctly.
No, it's Bind.
It's
Bind
fine.
is next.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't listen
and
to
this
me.
is DCU's pick. And considering that they were also running that Yoru, it's going to be interesting. But I think before that, we're going to go into a 5-minute break, if I'm correct. Yeah. All right. We'll see you after the 5-minute break then.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ireland Esports Collegiate Spring 2026 season. We're on to map 2 of DCU versus UU here. Map 1, not going great for UU. They're going to have to make a serious comeback here, Hoatius. Do you think that they can do it?
I can only pray. I mean, they were showing some signs of life towards the end, if you can even call it signs of life. They won 3 rounds. But I guess it was on the other side, so maybe a little bit of a mental reset when they swap sides. And I mean, you can only hope that like maybe they drank some water or something to help reset their mental. But it's not really what you want to see, losing 12 rounds in a row on your map pick, and especially like when you're getting dominated so hard by Yoru, and now you're going into arguably Yoru's strongest map. Like it doesn't look like it's working out for UU in any way, but like you can't really like count them out. Like you have to hope that they can maybe stick it out and just tough it through, and hopefully they can make this a close game and maybe even bring us to map 3.
Yeah, by sheer grit, they might be able to get through this one. The comp is gonna have to be a decent bit different. I can't see Vice being used again.
They
The
need
T1
Viper.
comp is long gone. That's last year's news. This time last year, actually, wouldn't it have been? Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, true. I mean, surely,
Crazy how
maybe,
time
surely
flies.
we see a Viper as well. Like, especially
I'd
on
I'd
Bind.
expect. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say I'd expect both of them to be playing Viper, but with how confident DCU are looking, they might just run
Yeah, they might
like
just run
double
it down.
duelist single smoke and just run it
I mean, it
down.
worked for them. Like the confidence is through the roof. And look, the confidence is a good thing, but it could bite them if they aren't shooting as well as they were shooting last map and they're still carrying that confidence over. Then it could be bad if they start doing those really outlandish swings and put solo pushes that they were doing. But like when you just watch their last map and how well they were playing, like you just don't think that that confidence is going to go wrong for them. And also, like I know I'm talking a lot about like how they were playing mechanically better, but they were also just route reading them. Like Drill was calling really well. They were every single time the UU was pushing, they were almost always pushing into a stacked site or into the fight on mid. So like I don't know how Drill had such a good read on what UU were doing, but he played it really well as an IGL. So if they can somehow find an answer to this and maybe like pick it up a little bit in the util department, especially, then maybe we can have a bit of a competitive game. But like once again, it's all hypotheticals, and we can only pray, like we can only hope that they somehow bring this back.
What are we gonna see run? Yoru's probably back. I
Yeah,
I don't know what Slush is gonna play. I mean, Slush would have to go off his comfort a little bit here. Okay,
yeah,
Sky is being used. Sky is after making a bit of a comeback, especially on this map.
yeah. Wait, we're seeing. Is that a? That's surely a troll hover with the Phoenix. I don't trust the Phoenix pick.
I don't trust either. Bagchair is going to be going on that Viper, which makes a lot of sense. At least one of them is going to be running Viper.
Oh, there we go. Oh, the Yoru there.
Yoru's on, okay.
Okay, we're matching Yoshi game. We do get Bag Chaser's on the Viper this time. He was on the Omen last map, so that's a bit of a change actually. So we'll see if he can keep that up. Who was the Viper last time for DCU? I actually can't remember. Was it Sanglo?
Spanglo. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was doing a pretty good job, so he was doing good on what's it called, anchoring his site and stopping the
Yeah,
pushes.
it's
So
Spanglo has played the Sentis, has been designated Sentis in the past, I think, if I remember
oh
right.
oh there we go. We have the Viper on the side of the
Oh,
UU
they're
here.
both running. Okay.
It was
We
about
have
time. This is a really
them.
standard comp, by the way. Maybe the only thing again is that Jets. Like it's so out of place. Like why not just run Raze? There's so much more value
I mean,
inherently.
look. You wouldn't be saying that if it was Aspas, you know.
Okay, but
And if Fat Chud
I don't know what
just
Fat Chud is.
if Fat Chud is just a god on the jet, then like let him run the jet, you know.
Okay, but look, I don't wanna be that guy, but I've heard from sources that he almost pied last map. So I don't know how much faith I'm gonna put in Fat Chud here. And the Neon is back from Slush. So honestly, almost the exact same comp coming in from the DCU side, only that they swapped their two controller players and they have a Brim instead of an Omen. So we could expect pretty much the exact same from them. Pretty big changes on the side of the UU though. They have the Brim now, they have the Viper now, they have the Yoru, they have the Sky. So maybe this is a nice change of pace, especially with the new util. And something that I said before was with their entries, the flashes were just not there. So having the two flash opportunities with the Yoru and the Sky, surely that helps them a little as well.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I mean, when you're running a jet, there's some synergy there.
Hmm.
A lot of opportunities for the jet to dive in with a bird
True.
following her or something like that. Same with the Yoru flash. There's synergies here, but it's something that we haven't seen in quite a while. Quite a while. So I hope they're gonna be dialed into it and actually show what this comp could do.
I'm starting off with DCU going for a 5-man A hit, it looks. Only one going showers. It's a TP play, maybe coming in from Yoshi aim. And the Jet is already taking an aggressive angle. I wonder if he saw him. Smokes down on short already, and they're watching the TP like hawks. Eye goes through,
Yeah.
and they catch him on the TP. They read that so well. And Drill's stuck fighting here. He's in a really bad position. The people on short aren't taking space, but the wall actually saves him. Will gets the kill on Sanglo, gets Bag Chaser as well, and only finally reflagged by Slush. And that's pretty much all she wrote, what it looks like. I mean, if Drill could pull another clutch on the pistol round, then there might be wraps for UU, but it's looking so rough. And there it is, Byron Love picking him up in the end.
Good start here for UU, trying to right the wrongs of last map. I can definitely sympathize a bit with Yoshi aim there. It's a pretty common play to put the TP into the corner of showers there, flash in, have some other teammates util in, but they just leave it a bit too late. If you leave it that late, they're gonna cop on to, oh, okay, guys, he's just gonna util dump and then TP in. I just get shot in the head. You kind of have to do that play as soon as the barrier goes down, or else it's gonna get snuffed out like that.
Yeah, and it looks like it's just another A hit from DCU with the slight change that Viper is lurking on showers and it's 4 people on short. Wall up and Slush is just in on the lamps here. He has the shotgun. He misses the first shot. Oh my god, he doesn't get that kill, but Yoshi aim gets the refrag. That's nice. That's the. But Will didn't actually have a gun, so they didn't actually gain anything other than maybe recycling that shotgun. Fat Chud, is he gonna swing through the smoke here? The timing is so bad. Oh my god, that timing is so horrendous. But what is happening? What? There's a knife fight on site. Wait, you finally get their knife kill. What just happened? Yoshiem TP'd back during all of that as well. He has a Bucky and a Sheriff. Can he make something happen with this? I mean, at this, if he gets this, then that is going to be such an activator, and that is going to be very tilting. Kyra gets the swing, doesn't actually commit to it here. A few shots exchanged, and Yoshiem's actually losing most of the health here. The molly lands, and there it is. That's another conversion round, and I don't think they actually lost many guns at all. I think they lost maybe 1 Spectre, which is really good for the UU side. And they got some pretty good funneled orbs onto the Sky and the Yoru. So they're actually slowly encroaching on some strong ults.
Yeah, Phantom's online here for Will TM. He's been having some pretty good rounds in his last 2 that we played. Somehow getting the kill with classing and then multi-fragging on the pistol. So definitely a good person to have the Phantom to try and give you a chance in this bonus round. There's so many half armor. There's all the half armors here for DCU.
An outlaw would be massive, and it just that is a full flash kill on Yoshiem. That would be very interesting. And it looks like they're just running it down on the A again. They've been slowed down by the smoke and insta kill from UU though, so that's actually quite nice. So they're gonna go for that orb reef. The TP did come through from UU actually, and they get Bag Chaser off of the TP as well. This isn't looking good for DCU. It's a 3v5 now. Their Slush is in. G2 Drill actually gets Fat Chud. That's a massive kill. The lamp state has been retaken though, and this is just rough. Drill gets another, but it's a 1v3 here. He has to make something work, and no, there's the judge. Yeah, I've forgotten the gun name, but anyway, he's quickly fragged, and that's all she wrote again. And then that's a big bonus round conversion. This is a different tune from what we heard last round or last map.
Yeah, for sure, and it's a different look towards showers as well. It seems to be a very important part of the map for this UU side with the amount of people that are putting there. Last time they just had 2 bodies. This time they're putting the smoke down, trying to hold it as best they can, and then they slowly encroach out with the Sky Flash. It's good plays here, but it's nothing really out of the ordinary that DCU wouldn't be prepared to punch back with.
Yeah, it looks like DCU has swapped the plan to B. But if you look at the core on who's on B, it's the 2 people that have caused the most problems on A with that showers hold. 2 dogs used on long already. And they did get a little bit of space, but they're scared because of the op now. So actually, they're not taking that long space. Smoke is used as well. Yoru TP'd onto B site. So now the rotates have been called for. 2 people still on A though. So this... Kyra just swings on Slush. So that's a massive frag, actually. That's going to halt a lot. Kyra is feeling confident here. He's going for another swing. He hasn't got tagged once somehow, even though 3 people were looking at him. Molly finally used. He's just standing in it as well. It looks like the exec is coming out. I use. Yoshiem jumps out, gets the kill on Will, but Fat Chud gets the kill with the op on the lurker on B, and Kyra gets Yoshiem as well. And this looks like it's Raps and Kyra with the 3rd. It looks like his anchoring is actually quite good, even from last map.
Really confident stuff there from Kyra. I mean, 4-0, sure. You can be going for peaks like that. But the buy is back in now for DCU. And they had a little showing towards B. They haven't really been exploring B at all till that last round. And they're feeling a little scared after seeing the op But not... Okay, they want to go straight back into it, though, and the AWP is being cycled over to showers instead. And Will is here. Okay, he's going to get info early with the flash. But does he go for the fight? Does he feel confident enough for it? Is the question. Oh, he absolutely does. And Slush is going to try his best to run him down, and manages to get the best of him. Little bit laboured with all the util dump, but B is trying to be broken straight open now.
They haven't gotten this hookah space though, and that is very worrying, especially because the rotates have been called. They're actually going back towards A because of the noise cutoff. But if DCU aren't able to get this hookah, that is going to be a massive thorn on the side, and it looks like Kyre doesn't realize that the brim is in that corner. That might be a bit of a devastating lurk if he gets a good timing on it. And the cut noise has worked to a certain degree. The defenders are split among the two sides, and I wonder how they're actually going to push in on this, especially leaving the brim by himself for that hookah take. He's probably going to be a bit late on that. No heal on the side of DCU as well, so Slush is just left on 1 health. We're going to see, and oh, that is a nice crosshair placement right there. Kyre gets that frag on Sanglo, and that just pretty much guarantees that the hookah space is not going to be taken. Slush finally through. Kyre gets the kill from hookah, and the crossfire is good, but they actually get taken down, and it's somehow that really difficult situation has turned into a 3v2 for the DCU side. That is really nice, and an opt for a retake as well. If he doesn't get this early frag onto bag chaser, this is going to be hard, and the shot is missed. They now know that the off is in CT and one is in hookah. This is going to be very rough for UU to retake. No smokes either on the bomb. Jumps out of hookah here, and he just gets insta-fragged by Drill, and it's looking like a bit of an op save.
Yeah, that was Judah. Off save, but I can't believe they get those 2 kills there on the pump back into B. I think they just walked in, basically, and I think maybe Byron got a little greedy with the flash and the full swing. It's not bad, but it could have used a little bit more coordination, I'd say, or just holding it out, because they were all coming from long. If you can just sit there into elbow or play for the noise, and then try to flash and peek with your teammate, a bit more coordinated, instead of just thinking, oh, okay, yeah, if we're both here, then we have to fight, our positions are good, right? And then they just ended up not fighting at the right time, and not being quite ready for it.
I mean, having that hookah space was so important, especially when they equalized. It's just, it was a bit of a greedy fight from both of them. If he just tucked in hookah and then the elbow player didn't fight, it would have been good. But it's looking like they're pushing into the off, but the stun is good, and he just barely misses. The eye actually catches up.
Ooh, shot.
Slush gets killed by Crazy. That was a nice shot from him. And although the shower's taken, the space is taken, Slush got traded for it. And Bag Chase, somehow getting one, Drill getting one as well. The short kills are coming through, and the flash did get caught onto Bag Chaser, but he got refragged, and this round has just turned into shambles. They got the early frag, and everyone else fell over after that, especially the short players. A little bit of a flank from Kyre here, though. Will he make something out of it? Gets the first. It's now a 1v2. It is possible. He also puts the smoke down on the bomb, so that makes it a little more possible, but having both of them in such extreme angles is going to make it so difficult for him to retake this, and I wouldn't be surprised if he just saves it. No, he seems like he's committing to it, actually. Molly used. Yoshiam's going to be forced to swing out here, actually. I wonder if he expects. The timing doesn't seem good.
Yeah, and Yoshi playing so patiently. The util is great from Drill, and the shot's even better. 4-2 DCU are trying to claw this scoreboard back into their favour. But UU's economy is pretty good. They're scrounging up yet another buy here. Another full buy. And they have 2 really big ults, and very close to 2 more. The same can be said for DCU, though. This has a chance to be a very explosive round.
Pretty much all ults on the board for DCU. This is a very important round here. I mean, it also depends on how many ults you can drag out of the winning team of this round as well. Because as long as you can drag out a lot of ults, it doesn't matter too much if you lose the round. Obviously, you want to win if you're UU, but it looks like another B hit coming in. The Viper is walking down from Hookah. He gets caught by Bag Chaser, and the Neon ult catches the Sky on site. Are they going to clear this backside? They must know Yoru is here, and he does. He kills him. I wonder if Slush gets greedy here and pushes through, honestly. No, it seems like he's going to have some patience. the round losses seem to have put a little bit of a humility in him, because back on a Crowd, I think he would have swung that 100%. And
Right.
Fat Chud
He's
swinging out
tempered
from
now
CT.
in map 2.
Oh, this
Oh,
timing.
chips in
Oh
the
my
night.
god. What
Wait,
just
where'd he
happened
go?
there?
He slipped right by me, guys.
It looks
Crazy,
like
he's
it's
in
just gonna be a
spawn.
save.
Yeah, it's definitely just going to be a save.
The hunt is
Only a
coming through from
couple...
DCU.
Not even a couple, just one. It was only Slush's ult that was used that round, was it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That's surprising.
that is a very good ult economy still for DCU in that case. Honestly, very nice frag on the Viper. That's the first time the Viper walked out on Hookah, and they somehow read that and tucked and waited for it. So that was a very nice read.
I was very surprised with the swing that Kyr did there, out of short. I get that they probably want to do something different from what they did the last round they were playing Hookah, and be like, oh, okay, if they're having 3 or 4 people long, they're just going to be ready for me to be sitting Hookah again and need to do something different. I think just the fact that you have util to stall is good enough in that situation. I mean, they're going to have to respect you playing in Hookah, even if they know you're there.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a bit of a default from DCU here. 3 on B though, so if they can somehow find out the numbers on B, I feel like it's probably just going to be a fast A hit. The knives on showers is kind of dangerous though. Slush is being nice and patient though, so he's not actually pushing onto the knives, and the timing is good. He's actually going to get the walk down timing when the Jet has moved away. So that's very nice. Nothing so far, just a little bit of poking and prying, but neither team has actually exposed himself too much. And Slush gets the insta frag on Fat Chud there. That was a nice little frag, and that's all the shower space lost. I wonder if this Brim is going to try a little greedy play here. It looks like he's got him in the corner. Oh, the walkout there. The stun is good though. That's a massive stun.
Oh.
Well played from Slush there. The timing was good on Crazy, but he didn't manage to get the kill. That is so unfortunate. And now A is almost exclusively open. Only one person in there towards Lamps. Slush does get killed on the back site though, so it's becoming a little more doable. The retakers are coming in now. But this is definitely possible. Your ult used on the defense side, clearing out the triple area, and he finds one in Lamps. I don't think he saw the other though, so they're not going to expect this Viper. Dog finds him though, so now they know there's 2 Lamps. Drill is going to be massively important here. They get the insta-kill. Kyr gets 2 somehow though. This is really doable now. It's a 2v2. The pull is good. The Viper ult invested, but the spam comes through, and DCU actually pulled that out of the bag somehow. That was looking really dangerous when Kyr got that double.
Well, it was for a second, and they had some pretty good info off of that Yoru ult. I even tried to invest the Viper ult as well, but it's just too little, too late on that retake. And it's similar. I can't believe that A got opened up though by Fat Chud. I feel like he just got bored. Like he was watching showers, went away from it because I guess he wasn't hearing anything, and then decided to go back in, straight into Slush's loving arms. And Crazy tries to do a hero play. It doesn't work out. Okay, now this is a bit better of a look. 2 players push out here instead, and Will
is moving
getting
by himself.
fearless.
Wait, but Fat Chud got Slush. He got his revenge on that showers angle. And Will has taken so much space on that short there. He has almost all of the T side from B covered. He's also clearing long just in case of those lurks. And this isn't the best situation from DCU. They've lost a lot of map space, although they are kind of in on A. They really only have that lamp space and not even... Oh, Crazy! He saw him, but he missed it! I don't think he realized. Or did he? I think he might have seen them. He does get the frag on Bag Chaser. Does he expect another? And oh, that is massive ult on lamp. Yoru does TP out though. So he does get out of that situation. Brim ult invested, but it is still a 3v5. And look what the Sky is. He's all the way behind. He's gonna get that backstab on Yoshie most likely. 2 people walking on showers as well. They're not gonna be able to assist him at all. The whiff! Oh my goodness!
No.
What just happened?
No, don't,
No
don't,
way. He gets another.
don't, please, please, please.
Yo, if Fat Chud finally gets the kill, this looks a little hard here. Drill left in a 1v2. Nice kill onto Kyr there, and Fat Chud saves the round somehow. But what just happened? That exchange on short was insane.
He wanted a clean 1-tap. I don't know why. Yeah, just for it to feel good. I can understand that, but ugh. Ooh, he's just like me for real though.
You could see the panic slowly set in the more his mouse started shaking.
Okay, 3 ults now for DCU. And a
Yeah,
bit
it
of a
looks like
stabilization for UU, getting another round on the board and stop the streak that DCU were getting before they could get the lead back.
look at that early aggression from UU though. They've already taken all of that short space on A, and they've completely pincered this Brim. Are they gonna actually fight him though? I think he tucked just barely in that smoke and he's survived. And Pyre gets 2 on site. The side anchor is really nice. Slush did get into elbow while that was happening though. Spike is down on long though, so it's gonna make it a little hard. They're gonna have to find this guy, and I don't think they expect him to be on that yeah, it's just too hard here. Spike down long, they're too split. Slush does get Byron Love though, and if the Viper gets that kill on Will on long, then it is very doable. Flash is good. Does he swing off of it though? Backchaser gets the kill, but Kar did kill Slush before it happened, and Spike is still down by long. This seems like it's too difficult of a round here, and Crazy kills him off of the smoke.
UU, they're bringing it back now. 6-4, not letting the lead slip from them yet. Will's got another ult online, which should be really good against this Viper ult here. I wouldn't be surprised if he just waits. If I'm then, I'm thinking we can play for retake on one of these maps. And Fat Chud back on the AWP. It's going towards showers again. I'm surprised Will has taken such a aggressive start here with Crazy.
Looks like we're gonna see some more early round aggression from UU. And
Okay.
insta kill on Yoshi. This is the confidence that UU needs if they want to shut down these star duelists. And Fat Chud also getting Sanglo on that long angle. This is really nice play from UU. Are they going to keep going though? Kyre swinging on short and getting one more. Backchaser does get the kill onto Crazy, but it still seems a bit hard. Slush killed on B site, and it's just Backchaser. If he somehow makes a round out of this, then that would be insane. A 1v5, no, and he's just insta-killed by Kyre. And they're running away with it a little bit. It's a 7-4. If they get this last round, then they're sitting on a nice lead going into the next half.
It's a nice lead, but I could see if you are getting a couple rounds on the second half of Corrode, DCU can get some as well. But I don't know if it's gonna. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be. I wouldn't expect it to be 7-5. The buy is very scrappy from DCU, but they have some decent ults online. They have Slush ult. They've got Sanglo ult. It's a scary exec pair of ults here.
They're walking into the op as well, and he TPs through. They're still pretty stacked on B though. This is 2 people. And
what a shot.
Slush gets killed. That is a massive kill actually. The flashes go through on both sides, and they're good on both sides. Kyre does kill Drill before Yoshi gets Will. So this is still an advantage for UU, and they're slowed down by the Molly as well. This is not looking too good for the entry. It's a 3v4 situation, and the Yoru has already rotated as well. Yoshi taken down. The Brimbolt is used. Is he going to be able to kill Kyre, though? He's looking so good. Oh, ran out of bullets. The op shot through the Brimbolt. He actually catches a Backchaser. Now walk through on site by himself. If he manages to isolate the kill onto the Viper, or onto Kyre long, then it is looking doable because he can get that spike. But I think he's going to walk into Fat Chud in CT with the op. Picks up an op. What exactly is the plan here? The Brim is also finally picking up the slack on long, so now he's gonna have to kill 2 if he wants to get that spike, and the Jet is gonna get a timing on him from behind. I wonder if he gets him here in time. Oh! Okay, that could have been bad. A little teabag as well. We like the toxicity, I guess. But one thing I do realize though, it looks like both teams are more confident on the defense than the attack. So I wonder how that's gonna go.
Yeah, it's been the pattern so far. I mean, Yoshiem has not really gotten the chance to activate like he did last map. So it would have to be now, where he starts showing up like he did on Corrode. And Yoru has a lot of potential for us on this map. As you said, arguably his best. So I could definitely see it swinging the other way here.
And all things considered, losing the bonus round and then the anti-eco after bonus, like, not the worst. They still got 4 rounds somehow, even though it was looking very rough at the start. So you're not in the worst situation as DCU, but it's still probably not the best. And it looks like it's going to be a 4-man B hit with the Viper alert on A. So we'll see how that works. The dog does spot one on short B. So that gives a little info in the Sky Flash as well. Now we know that there's some numbers on this B site. The Euro TP is already used and committed. So now 3 people on this B site. Fat Chud gets tagged up a little bit. That is actually quite good damage. But he gets the kill on Backchaser somehow. Backchaser got a little antsy there and went for the swing. DP is gone through from Slush, and I wonder if he's going to be able to get a kill here. Gets the dink on Brian Love. And, oh, he's swinging out here. The heal's coming through, actually. I forgot that they had that Sky heal. So he's going to be put back up to full, and the rotate is coming through. Can they catch this spike, though? The spike's stuck on an island. He gets out!
No way.
Okay, the Brim is still
the
on
actual
A.
leg shot saved him.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. The jump was massive. I wonder if it seems like they're aware about this Lamps player. So this is going to be a bit rough. A shorty in Lamps. Viper is walking through here. Oh, nice little flick. He does get the kill, and he's maintained his Lamps. That's another kill. Sanglo going crazy. The timing, Will. No, that is so rough for Will there. And it's just one person. Brian Love on that. Yeah, it's too difficult, that bench position after you get that one frag. And somehow DCU made something out of that round, even though they got picked off early. That very nicely played round from the Brim.
It was a pretty surprising swing from Bagchaser there. That was first blood. But it was very heads up and very selfless there for Slush to just hop straight into the TP and cause as much of a ruckus as he can for his other 2 teammates from Hookah to swing and crunch on all the players. They got that kill onto Fat Chud in market and almost got crazy as well. Brought him down low enough that Sanglo was able to clean it up in Lamps. So some good selfless team play and a good hero round from Sanglo there.
I mean, that's a little bit of what we were seeing last map. Like, that was some good confidence from the duelists. As soon as they see that they've lost one on long, the TP comes instantly, and they just take the fight on short. That is pretty much what we were seeing on that Corrode map constantly. They were just not giving up space without fighting for it. So if they kind of wake up how they were playing that last map, then I feel like it could start being a bit of a runaway. But once again, that was only the pistol round. So we don't know what to expect just yet. And an interesting buy here. We have a Judge and 2 rifles, so that's going to be interesting. Slush is with the Judge on short here. So this is looking a bit dangerous, especially considering that they have 2 people towards short, and then the others are fairly close by. Walking into the stacked A site. Smoke used early. Surely that's ringing some alarm bells here that there is someone in this smoke. And UU is actually playing this fairly slowly. So it looks like they're trying to poke and pry and maybe get some information here. This Fade is holding the angle. I wonder if he swings into it. Oh, that's a nice little bit of information with the teddy bear.
Yeah, Will just wanted to show him his teddy bear. And
yeah,
Drill wasn't having any of it. He didn't like the teddy bear. He said, get that away from me.
Not friendly, apparently. And at this point, with this many smokes invested, 2 Brim smokes and the Viper smoke invested on this short, you're kind of thinking to yourself, there is someone in that smoke. So it's surprising that they've actually grouped up on this, but if you look, UU have actually taken that shower space without actually having to contest at all. And Slush gets 1 on the short players. The showers players are starting to speed up though, so they've actually walked out. But look where Yoshi aim is. He's gonna get a good timing. What is happening? Slush just moonwalked onto that Brim, and he somehow kills him. Briar trying to pick up some frags, but it's too little too late, honestly. The short was just too hard to go through with that Judge in position, and it's all over, it seems. That is a nice clean round for the anti-eco.
Yeah, it's good stuff from Slush just to be like, okay, yeah, they're gonna have to go into me. Even if they know I'm here, they're gonna have to go into me, and the Judge they're not gonna get past easily. So just holds his ground onto A. And has plenty of teammates there to back him up as well. Yoshiem is looking back. 2 rounds in and he's gotten 3 kills. Second in the scoreboard for his team. It looks like defense might just be his preferred half. But it is a full buy now for UU. A round that they should convert here. But they are once again running into a Judge. And they've
Wait, he whiffed!
How? Hello?
Oh my goodness. But wait, the refrags are there though, so it's still a 3v3. The TP comes through as well from Bag Chaser, and he wins the 1v1 against Kyer here, even though he had a Bulldog. Does he expect another? He expects another! That's it. It's all up to Will here. He is in a 1v3 situation. Bomb planted. Everyone's coming from different angles. There's no double up. He's trying to isolate the fight for his Bag Chaser. Gets shot in the side, and Bag Chaser, the confidence there, just insta swings. And I think that maybe we'll just memory wipe ourselves about what just happened on short there. Because not the prettiest.
No, that's a crazy round from Bag Chaser. That he gets those 2 kills in showers. I mean, look at the row of bodies he's left in his wake towards showers there. Insane round from him. And, you know, the judge does do that sometimes. You know what, I'll chalk that one up to the judge. Doesn't matter though. Team still converted the round. And now you are on a Shiko with Crazy going on the here. No, okay. Yeah, full Shiko now. For UU. They're teasing me. Guys, why do they keep changing their buy?
They're indecisive, it seems. A little bit of a default coming in as well. They're going nice and slow. Sorry, it was that. Did they force last round? I didn't see that. That's very interesting if they did. This is a bit of a slow round again, so they're just trying to poke and pry. Slush just walks out on that showers and gets killed by the Stinger. What is Slush on? That was an interesting play here. And now they have all that shower space. They've walked out on B here, and this is looking like a really rough round, even though the gun advantage is on DCU's side. Drill's giving up space here.
Drill.
I wonder if he gets the timing here. Oh, he gets the nice little one tap here. And the hookah player, there's still a player in hookah as well, so they haven't lost that space. It looks like it's been stabilized a little bit, and Sango has walked up on short. It looks like UU is a bit aware of that position, but do they expect this? Oh, Yoshiem gets caught on bench. That is going to be 2 nice frags for Sango. Body shooting as well, making sure they know that they just got fragged. And look where the bomb is, by the way. Byron gets caught on the rotate as well, and Sango runs down Crazy. Oh, it seems like things are getting a bit heated over here in this match.
He's doing his best Starzo impression. Just shooting bodies out here.
Of course.
Alright, scoreline is tied up once again. Still though, DCU have not had the lead yet, this map. They'd have to do it this round. But the full buy is in for UU. They have Euro ult as well. Very scary stuff to try play against. Especially when you're running Jet Sky. You got some serious potential to just bomb on one guy that you spot with Euro ult.
Looks like a fast A hit here with the dog going through already. But oh, Fat Chud actually catches the fade and more body shooting it seems. But UU have actually taken that A space, although they've got that kill on B. And it looks like the rotates are coming through, so it seems like they're going to commit on this B. And it is the right read because there's 3 people on A. I wonder if they managed to get this. Oh, Yoshiem gets the kill. What just happened? I wish I knew if that was a no-scope, but it didn't look like it anyway. They don't expect that Viper in the corner. Bag Chaser gets one. Fatcha did get killed, but the trade came in from Kyer. That was a nice little kill. And Slush is in hookah. They heard that. Oh, they didn't expect Yoshiem on site. He gets the 2 nice little crosshair placement. Little one tap on both of them, and that was a mess of a round. Somehow UU lost that round, even though they were up 2 at one point. That you actually don't know what to expect at any point in this match. What just happened in hookah in lamps? I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah, sure, it was crazy, wasn't it? It was Crazy that got owned.
Oh yeah, true.
By a quick scope on Slush.
A little double crazy then. And it looks like it is just UU is slowly losing grip of the game, round by round. So this isn't looking the best here. Mainly B hits coming in for UU. There is 2 people on long. They aren't maintaining that hookah space. The Euro TP already comes through, and that's a nice Euro ult from UU. Knowing that there's 3 on site there, the Jet dashes out and doesn't get anyone. That is not the best thing from your entry. Insta kill on Crazy as well, and now DCU is up 2 on this entry. They can get the plant here, but the flood retake's gonna be so hard to take here. Yoru's walked out. What just happened on CT? That is insane. The Euro did come out. They know all the positions of UU, and they already walked out. I wonder if they got that's 2 people down, 1 left, and that's it. What a clean retake and side hold. They get those 2, and they exercise patience and just pull back. Really nicely played from DCU.
Yeah, it is just wait and collapse on the info that the Euro is getting for you. And speaking of Euro getting info, I'm kind of surprised that UU there, they have the Sky ult and they have the Euro ult and they don't use them at the same time. Like, sure, you might be getting the same info, but the Sky ult can very easily set up your Yoru to get that entry frag for you. He could have gotten that kill onto Yoshien. I don't know about the other. The other two were kind of stacked up on themselves, to be fair. But you could have gotten that kill onto Yoshien, or at least made him TP out, and then you would have had the site.
Yoshiem would have been completely isolated because of the smoke on elbow. I just think that the plan of making your Jet dash updraft and take the fight with two people elbow is probably not the smartest. But,
Yeah, it was so staggered. Like, they didn't go with the sky flash. They sky flashed and then like 2 seconds later peeked out. But it doesn't matter. That was last round. This round,
yeah,
Kaya
Slush gets
is trying to pick
caught out.
up the pace now. First blood is onto Slush.
And it looks like they've slowed down the round after that kill. That was a nice little timing that a back chaser could have gotten. He didn't see the brim on long. That is such a rough kill right there. That timing was not the best. And it looks like the rotates are going to come in on B side, even though they've already taken that A bench angle. I wonder if Yoshiem is aware of this, or even if the brim is, because this is going to be really difficult. No, Yoshiem didn't expect the bench player, and Will is just a menace on this bench angle right now. He has completely cut the brim from the rotates, and while that has happened, B has been completely taken over by UU. And look where Crazy is. He is just in CT now. Sanglo finally kills Will, but is he gonna expect the brim to be this pushed up? I think he saw them. No, Sanglo has to do something crazy here.
Oy.
The swings are crazy. He does have to go for the reload here.
Oh no, don't.
What is happening?
Don't.
Did he just
He wanted to knife. Sanglo's wondering, what is this guy doing?
Yeah, he's not the only one. He swapped to a gun with 1 bullet. This is going to be a saver. It looks like he's committing to it. The Viper volley and smoke, though. That is so rough to go through here. This is going to be a very hard task if he's actually going to commit to this. And Kyrie, ooh, that was a nice little swing shot there. That was another really interesting round. It just seems like you have control of the whole map. And although they did lose rounds where they were doing that, that round looked very dominant.
Yeah, Will walking up, getting into that bench angle was quite a big boon to try and win out that round. It was kind of just divide and conquer though. Like, there are 2 players towards A, other three people go B. But can they
Also,
repeat that success is the question. It's only 1 round now for UU on this attack half. They're gonna need a lot more than that if they wanna try not even win this game, just take back the lead.
for sure, and it looks like just another default coming from UU. It seems like they've recognized their strength in the default, and both duelists walk down B long. He is completely open now. I wonder if they expect this Jet walking from short though. Yoshiem's looking at it. He almost gets the kill there. The dash is used by the Jet. That's a vital piece of util used. This Brim and Spawn though.
Slush is in no man's land, bro.
Slush expects this, so he surely gets his kill. Nice. And Slush gets both the people in T side, and on top of that, Sanglo gets the short player. This round has just fallen apart here. This is interesting. Oh, Slush is feeling it right now. He's just swinging every possible angle, and it's left up Byron Love here, and yeah, it's too much to ask. Gets double swung on the showers angle. What just happened? They just got ran down from B long, and they couldn't deal with it.
Slush just runs it all the way down B long. Past Fountain, straight into no man's land, but he left no man standing when he was done with the round. 11-9, with 4 ults online now for DCU. The snowball is a go again. It's back from Corrode. They cannot stop winning on their defensive sides.
This is the confidence that we were seeing on Corrode. They're just running it down at this point, and it works because they have the confidence to back this. And once again, another default coming in from UU. That flash is good. He gets 1 off of it. The eye also spots the person on. Oh my goodness, Yoshiem. This is exactly what we were seeing in Corrode. And like, what are you meant to do against this? He's going for the ace at this point, and no, Sanglo cuts him off from the ace. Kyra is still alive though. The stun is good. He manages to get 2 before dying, but this is it. It is 12-9, match point now, and this is 2 rounds in a row where the duelist on DCU has just decided, I am fighting this round, and he has gotten 3. So what is the answer?
Really clean stuff as well. You have... Okay, what do you have? I mean, what do you have here? You have a Sky ult. Try and get you in. You still have the double dive. I mean, I feel like I'm not really seeing the proper utility of this double dive comp with the Jet and the Yoru. I'm not seeing a lot of layering with both of them going in, and the easiest way to do that is with the Sky ult. So I want to see that. But
Finally
the Sky ult is
invented.
just a bit premature to try and get it done, and
Pretty
Bag
cold.
Chaser
Oh,
has sat in this corner. 2 big kills. Oh, and
this
Yoshi
looks
aimed
like
on the cleanup as well.
this looks a bit
Damage
too
on.
rough here. I mean, Will is taking the fight with Yoshi, and the stabilization is there. Now it is an even 2v2. They also have Spike here. The fade, though. Drill has already called for the rotate, and he's on A site already. So this is going to be a bit interesting. If Will gets caught off by himself... Oh, the TP comes in from the Viper, actually. So they might be a little bit together here. Drill has to play this very carefully, because if he doesn't watch for the Showers player, he gets the kill on the Showers player, and he's playing with patience as well. He doesn't swing, and he gets the final pickup, and that was just DCU domination again, but
Yeah.
on the defense half.
It's drill, baby, drill. And he'll clean
Yeah.
up the round. That will win DCU the match 2-0 against UU. In what seemed like could have been a 2-mapper. If you were looking at this purely from after the first half of Bind, you would think this could go to map 3. But DCU are showing that they know how to play this defensive side, Horatius.
Yeah, and honestly, like it was not even close to not defense half. It seemed like once DCU noticed that they had the confidence, they just started running it down and it worked. Even in that last round, the Neon ran down short by himself, and that gave them all the information to just call for rotates. And somehow UU did make a round out of it, but it's so difficult, especially when Drill is just pulling a 1v2 out of nowhere. So DCU is just that was really well played 2 maps from them and very confident and proper showing from them, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for watching Ireland Esports Collegiate spring season. We were on week 4, done and dusted. DCU will walk away with a win on their record. Of course, before we end, I do want to give a huge thank you to Red Bull, GG Machines, Play 8, and Dogpatch Labs. Without them, we wouldn't be here talking to you. So big thank you to our sponsors, of course. And any final remarks before we head off, Horatius?
I'd say the Drill redeemed himself for that pie on the first week.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
play to him, honestly. I'm happy that he had a good showing.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.